Hello there! In this tutorial, we'll be creating some pours using the 4-piece SuperCell Pouring Paint Sets. There is currently 4 sets to choose from and each one is themed. There is Coral Reef, Tropical Ocean, Galaxy and Night Sky. So let's do some pouring. As well as the sets of SuperCell, we'll also be using some 30 by 30 centimetre canvases. This first pour is a flip cup and we'll be using the Coral Reef set for this. We've set the canvas up on 4 cups for most of these pours. Begin by layering the paint up in the cup. Give them a good shake before this and begin with the white, then the fuchsia, followed by the bright yellow and then the turquoise. We then follow this order again until the cup is full. We then lay the canvas face side down and flip the canvas. Lay it back down on the cups and gently lift the cup. You can immediately see the cells start forming. Slowly move the canvas back and forth until the paint covers the corners. If you're into projects like this one, subscribe to our Creative Connection. You can get heaps of inspo, ideas, tips and tricks delivered directly to your inbox, all for free. The next set we are going to try is the Tropical Ocean. This set contains titanium white, turquoise, hot pink and navy blue, and we're going to do a dirty pour. So lay some white, turquoise, hot pink and navy blue into the cup and follow this order again. Once the cup is full, pour it out onto the canvas and manipulate it across the canvas. Another exciting pour is the Dutch pour technique. For this, we first cover the canvas with a thin coat of titanium white pouring paint. We have spread this out with a large offset palette knife, but if you don't have one of these, you can use a piece of stiff card to do the job. We then pour some turquoise, hot pink and navy blue in a circular shape in the middle of the canvas. We then need to reduce some white by adding a little bit of water so it is the viscosity of milk, and pour this mixture around the circles of paint we just laid down. To create the shapes, we blow white across the colours in the centre of the canvas, thereby creating petal shapes. We have to put our canvas on a banding wheel, although this isn't necessary. The canvas can be laid flat on the table, you just have to move around it. For these next pours, we'll be using the Galaxy set. And we'll be doing another flip cup. So lay the cup up with black, cadmium red, navy blue and teal, and then follow this order until the cup is full. A thing to bear in mind with this is to use the black sparingly, as if too much is used, it will overpower the other colours. next pour, we'll be using the Galaxy set to create a travel pour. The first job is to cover half the canvas with black pouring paint, diagonally across, and then cover the other side with turquoise. To apply the paint, we have cut a water bottle in half and drilled a hole in the cap. This is then placed cap side down, and red and blue is laid up inside the bottle. We then gently lift the bottle a little and slowly drag it in between the black and the teal. Once the colour has been laid down, the central colours can be dragged into the black and the teal. The last pour is called a swipe. We create this by pouring paint directly onto the canvas, in this case in diagonal lines. Between the lines of colour we lay black, then using an offset palette knife we drag the black into the colour. Well, thanks for watching. Hopefully you grab some SuperCell and give it a go.